3, 2, 1. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do it. For one reason or another, just can't get my putts on correctly. I just can't get the rolls on properly. Just can't gauge distance properly.
I could do better.
Hey Miz, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome.
Not a bad shot.
Alright, 11 yards. That was not enough power, unfortunately. That might have a little bit more power. It might have actually even gone in, actually, but that was just too little power.
I could do better.
Gonna be behind time here, but it's fine. It's not that much considering. I was hoping this might take maybe like an hour, maybe 2 hours at most. Didn't think it'll take almost 5 hours of attempts to try and even get close to world record. Slightly overshot, yeah, 8 yard putt. That's not going to be fun. Way too much power. Way too much power.
That's about average.
Ten behind. Hey Solid, welcome on in. Thank you much for the good luck. Now, unfortunately, I'm pulling my hair out at the moment with this, sadly.
Well
But yeah,
done.
Tee-Off was made in 1990 or 2001. Can't remember. It was 1999 or 2001, one of those two. I think it was 2001, I'm pretty sure this game was made. On the Dreamcast.
I could do better.
But yeah, we're currently trying to see if we can get the final world record at the moment, Solid, but I literally cannot get a run that can beat QB. We're currently about 2.1 to 3 seconds behind QB's time right now. Unfortunately, I just keep missing too many putts, which is actually the which is costing me the entire run every single time. Just missing one vital putt, or just too many putts overall. 8, 7. Like that!
That's about average.
Doesn't seem like much, but that's about an extra 12 seconds I just threw away there by missing that putt. Nine-yard putt. Fuck.
That's about average. Not a bad shot.
No, sorry, no. Catherine does not. Actually, the guys of William and Randy have the biggest drive gauges, but have the lowest amount of actual control, which obviously they're harder to actually nail them, but they have more power. But Elizabeth has more control and a bit more style. It's another important putt. That's what I mean. This is what's cost me the world record. I can't get these putts on target.
That's about average.
Technically, yes, overall distance is very important because you can get the ball to the actual thing faster. But that actually be able to gauge or control the ball as well, it's not completely pointless, but it's actually basically it's nothing that that Catherine can't do compared to what William and Randy can do.
Not a bad shot.
Yes, there are some holes where Randy and William can get to the hole in one shot. I mean, her house, so if you want to go for it, yeah, do it, dude. It's quite an arduous process having to unlock all the characters, though. But yeah, if it was that easy, Solid, I'd be doing them all the time. Unfortunately, it's not so simple as just getting the ball to the green. You make it sound so simple.
That's more like it.
Why can't I do that when it really matters? But also, so sometimes you can't just go for pure power because there are some courses which just block you from going straight down the middle towards the hole. Especially if you hit too many trees and the ball hits the ground, you're out of bounds. Five, four, three, bit to left. But unfortunately, there's no ball control in the air, though. There's no, like, while the ball's in the air, there's no control. All you can do is just
I could do better.
add backspin, front spin, left or right, or any combination of both before the shot takes place. But once the ball's in the air, that's it. I mean, each ball has different mechanics while the ball's in the air, but from what I can tell, I don't actually know where to properly control it, per se. That's fine. Bounce back onto the fairway. That's absolutely fine.
Not a bad shot.
Bit too much power.
I could do better.
Alright, pushing the second half of the course now. Hole 11. But yeah, also, so you have to also be really good at being able to actually hit the pressure gauge as well, because William and Randy have obviously much far better drive, but have less control, so their actual shot gauge is a lot. It's not super small, but it is smaller. So you have to be really accurate. So unfortunately, with my eyesight, I can't do that as consistently as well. So I have to deal with Catherine. Well, Catherine Elizabeth is probably my go-to alternative best pick for me overall. Her shot gauge is bigger. That's fine. 9, 8, 7-yard putt. This could be huge if I get this right here. Too much power. Didn't need to cut so much. Fine. It's still gonna be time save though.
That's about average.
As much as it could have been, though. Right, hole 12. This is where the holes get fun now. Already fun. That's fine. 5 yards shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully, I say that, but I've mucked up 5-yard putts all day.
I could do better.
That's really important, by the way. Every second counts now. Every single second helps. Right, important hole, hole 13. Let's hope I don't muck us up this time. That's close, but that might even actually be the tree now, actually, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. Fine, it's on the fairway. It should stay on the fairway. Fine, good. Right, chance for an albatross. Chance for the albatross here. Fine, that was pretty close though, actually being square on. But a bit too much power. That's why I'm burning time here now, unfortunately. Going past it, have to keep recorrecting myself each time and... Shame, that could have been a huge time save, forgotten that.
I could do better.
It was almost an albatross, but unfortunately, too much power. And it went rolling past. Not tonight, no. My plan for tonight is going to be Deadlock this evening. That's the only reason I'm called in for maybe any FTO stuff, but if I haven't got any FTO stuff, it'll be Deadlock tonight, then back to play again tomorrow. Bit too much power, but it's not overly too much, by about maybe a yard and a half. Try for some time save here if I can get the shot on target here. Thank you, that's huge.
I could do better.
Alright, 4 holes to go. Hole 15. Par 5.
Aha! Well done.
$200 yards. 199 yards to go. Strong window got to try and contend with here. Yeah, very strong window got to try and contend with. Bit too far to the right, or to the left. Huge!
That's more like it.
Huge! Right, 3 holes to go. Too much power. That's unfortunate, I hit with too much power. That's not going to help me, unfortunately. It's eating into my safety guard.
Not a bad shot.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Nice, that's nice approach. Just over 2 yards. Massive.
I could do better.
Alright, it's got to not muck up its last hole. We should be good. Just please wind be somewhat decent here. That's fine. 10-mile wind, that's fine. Just be square on the fairway, please. Good enough. Just got to knock back up this approach shot here to get onto the green. Very nice. Very nice. 4, 3, 2. Bring it on home.
I could do better.
Oh, fuck yeah!